In this video, we're going to learn about divisibility. When a number is divisible by another number, it means it goes in evenly and there is zero remainder. Okay, so we are going to look at these numbers and how we would write it. Since 12 goes into 24 evenly, goes in twice with zero remainder, we would say 12 divides, that's what this line here means, 24. Divides into 24 evenly. So 24 is divisible by 12. If we write 13 divides 24, that means that 13 goes into 24 evenly with no remainder. Now this is not true. So this would be a false statement. There are several rules to see if a number is divisible by another number. Okay, all of these rules help you do this quickly without a calculator. Some are more helpful than others. There's an easy rule for 2. If it ends in 0, 2, 4, 6, or 8, an even number, then 2 goes into it. So if we look at this really large number, it's divisible by 2 because the last number is a 6 and 2 goes into 6. On this one, for a 3, if you add all the digits and 3 goes into that number, then it is divisible by 3. For example, if we take this number and we add all of those digits, 5 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 1, we get 15. 3 goes into 15, so 3 will go into 52,341. For the number 4, you look at the last 2 digits of the number. So if we look right here, the last 2 digits are 36. Since 4 goes into 36, 4 will divide into the whole number. For a 5, you look at the end. If it ends in 0 or 5, it is divisible by 5. For a 6, you look at it and you say, okay, if 2 goes into it and 3 goes into it, 6 goes into it. So you use both rules. So if we take 954 and we divide it by 2, will that work? Yes, because it ends in a 4. Now if we add the digits here, okay, so 9 plus 5, all right, gives us 14, and 14 plus 4 is 18. 3 goes into 18. So we know that 3 will go into it. And since 2 and 3 both go into it, it is divisible by 6. 8, the rule for 8 is not as convenient as the others. You have to look at the last 3 numbers. So if 8 will go into 832, then 8 will go into the whole number. It goes in a little easily here. 8 goes into 8 one time. It won't go into 3, so you put a 0 there. But it will go into 32, okay? So this one is divisible by 8. You just kind of picture yourself doing long division. For 9, this one's just like 3. If you add all the digits up and 9 goes into it, then it is divisible by 9. So here we do 5 plus 3 is 8. 8 plus 4 is 12. And then 12 plus 6 is 18. 9 goes into 18. So 9 will go into 5,346. 10 is really easy. If it ends in a 0, 10 goes into it. 12 is a little bit trickier. It's not as useful. You have to see if it meets the rules for 3 and 4. Okay, so add them up if 3 goes into it, and then check the last 2 digits. If 4 goes into those, then you know it's divisible by 12. So let's try one example real quick. So this says, is this true or false? Does 4 go into 3,754,016? The rule for 4 is to check the last 2 digits. 4 does go into 16, so this one would be true. Let's look at the next one. 9 goes into this. 9 divides into 3,672. Okay, so the rule for 9 is add them up. If 9 goes into it, then you know it's divisible by 9. 3 plus 6 is 9. 9 plus 7 is 16. 16 plus 2 is 18. 9 goes into 18, so this one would be true. So we did, let's write it out. 3 plus 6 plus 7 plus 2. And we got 18. Since 9 goes into 18, that one was true. Now on the last one, we need to check this one for 2 and for 3. Okay, so for 2, you look at the last number. This one would be a yes because 2 goes into 6. Now for 3, we're going to have to add these digits up. 1 plus 2 plus 5 plus 4 plus 8 plus 3 plus 6. Let's make sure I copied them right. 1, 2, 5, 4, 8, 3, 6. Okay, so 1 plus 2 is 3. 3 plus 5 is 8. 8 plus 4 is 12. 12 plus 8 is 20. This is 23, 29. Okay, now that is not divisible by 3. Okay, that's a no. So this up here would be false.